Welcome to the Dogface Development Co. PyAvatar GitHub Public Project Showcase. What this project does is it is a tool to easily display all of your creative avatars in order so that you can keep them consistent across websites. If you found this tool useful, you can sponsor Dogface Development Co. on GitHub by clicking the button here. You can also watch the product development, and that way you can see when new releases are coming out or when there's major code changes. Also fork the repository in order to make your own commits and to contribute back to the project. Otherwise, you can start in order to save it for later. Now, as I said, this project is in current development, and so there are currently only pre-production releases available. As the project continues to be built upon, as more commits come in, as more contributions come in, we will continue to build better and release a final release soon. It's built 100% in Python as a total Python project. We can scroll down the page and we'll see our README, our project logo, and a basic image of what it looks like. So we have title, online account, avatars, and banners, the two avatars that would be here, as well as the links and what they're used for. This way you can set this for individual pages, or you can set it for categories, however you would like to do it in order to make it work better for you. Those key features, such as it being an easy-to-use GUI interface, it has avatar and banner images that are displayed for viewing. The website links are clickable and will open the actual website in the internet browser of choice. The links to local image storage are clickable so that you can actually see the image in its local place in a File Explorer or Finder, and you can add as many images as necessary. It's also cross-platform. Now you can download the source code to run the GUI script from the command line. Otherwise, you can download the latest executable launcher of PyAvatar for Windows. It's also available to be run by running Git and cloning the application, or using pip and installing from the Python package index. Now it's built in partnership with GitHub, the Python Software Foundation, and PyInstaller, and is available under the GNU General Public License, which can be found in the license file in the README. Sorry, not in the README, in the repository, but there is a link here on the README. As we scroll back up to the page, we can see our main file here. So that would be our main.py, which has our PyAvatars. So what it's going to do is going to go from Tinker import wildcard, so it builds a Tinker window, as well as importing the web browser, so we can click on each one of those links. Now it'll create the PyAvatar window, which is named Avatars, the online account avatars and banners window, and creates this font in Consolis size 20, as well as placeholder images for each one. And you would change this placeholder with individual constants for each image for your accounts, and then have those down on each individual profile. So what it's going to do is it will create an account function here that takes the image link, the name of the account, and the hyperlink to it. What it's going to do is it'll take the account, create a frame, the image, which needs to be in a GIF format file, and then it'll create this as well as the label, which is the account name and the hyperlink to this account. Then what it does is it lays out each of these in the frame, so the title for the account, the text for the account, which would be the hyperlink, and then the hyperlink as well. Then what it's going to do is it lays the elements in the window. If the row count is greater than a certain amount, it will, or sorry, not if the row count, if the column count is greater than 5, what it will do is it will add a new row to the string. So if column count is less than or equal to 5, it'll continue to add another column, but as soon as the column count is greater than 5, what it will do is it'll add a new row and then reset the column count back to 1. Then what, as we can see here, is going to do two placeholder accounts. This is a preview how the program works. One is called GitHub with that link, and then one is called GitLab with the GitLab link. So what you would do is if you wanted to build this with your own program, you would change these placeholder links to variables for your own images, which could be changed up here in this comment here. And then your own names for the pages. However, you probably have a GitHub or GitLab account considering you are watching this video. And then you would change the links to wherever it would be. Now, in some situations, you may want to actually not have it as an account. You would rather have it as a category. So all your social media have the same picture, all your work things have the same picture, all your school things have the same picture. So in this case, you can make this school right here. You can make this one school, you can make this one work, or you can add a new listing for a new page. And then you can add individual links for each one of the ones there by adding a new line character. Or what you could do is you could make each one of them so that way you just have maybe a general link, or maybe you have a different listing somewhere else. Finally, the window is sustained to create an actual Tinker window. So what we'll do now is we'll head back to the main page, and then we will open the Python. So I have downloaded the PyAvatar repository and opened it up in the Windows Terminal application. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go python main.py, and it'll run the program and open up our online avatar and banners window. So as you can see here, it says online account avatars and banners at the top here. We have both of the images here, which are placeholder images until the actual image appears. And then we have, there is the GitHub option, the GitLab option, and the 2 accounts. So in our real situation, we would change these images with what we would use for GitHub and what we would use for GitLab, or we could use them for different categories or anything like that. As of right now, this is a placeholder thing because what you would do is you would download the code on your own, change it up on your own so you can see what it is, and then you have an easy to use way to see exactly how you would use different accounts in different categories, or how you would use different avatars, different banner images, anything like that for your own projects. So if you find this useful, then head over to the GitHub page and you can download the project and make it your own. Otherwise, please leave a star so that way you can save it for a future time when you may find it useful. Thanks for watching.